Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be going through 8 different handbags and clutches that give you more of an expensive look. As the title suggests, they are from Shein, and I'll go through a couple different tips and tricks on why I selected the ones I did and talk about the fabric, the durability, and things of that sort. If this is a video that you would like to see more of, more bag content, more inexpensive looking bags that look expensive, please drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know which one of them is your favorite. Of course, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Hi lovelies, it's Janelle Lee. So I'm starting off with this pink bag. It's really tiny and you'll see the details and the pricing and all that coming up soon. For the bag, I would say the twilly, I did mention it before in my video and I'll link that for you in the cards. The twilly added something to it to make it not look as more on the inexpensive side, since the handles, as you can see in the photo there, it doesn't really have structure and they sit pretty floppy when it does arrive and it doesn't change. Maybe that's because they just made it and they have it and it looks a little bit more structured. It doesn't sit like that when you actually get it upon arrival. Overall though, I would say it's a cute bag to just have a pink bag if you need one for your outfit. Not much actually can fit in there: a card holder, lip gloss, and your phone. That's pretty much it, as well as for most of these bags, but I do have some bags that a lot more can fit in there. So overall, I would say this is just a small bag that's inexpensive. Definitely gives you an idea for something more luxe in the future. Moving on to this bag, I do have 2 other versions of this coming up soon, and I did style this in one of my other videos where I showed various looks for date night and things like that, so I'll link that for you in cards. This bag feels more expensive and looks more expensive than it actually is. When I originally bought this, it was $13. Price has increased, I guess because of summer and people, carrying smaller bags because the weather is getting warmer. But overall, it can fit pretty much about the same thing, like your phone, a card holder, a lip gloss, and I would say keys, but not a lot of keys, maybe a fob and 1-2 house keys, and that's it. Not really a bag where you bring your whole life in it. Definitely something where you just add a pop of color to your outfit. If it's something that'll zhuzh it up, and the most important part for me, since it is PU leather, I chose it because it's embossed. So with this embossing, it allows the bag to last longer, because for some reason, I guess when they're pressing it in or whatever the machine does, when it prints the pattern and the texture onto it, it ends up making the bag last longer. So that's one of the reasons why I would go for this. Onto this bag. This is a gold, kind of a Bottega dupe. Very nice. It actually showed me that I would get the Bottega dupe if I was rolling in money. I'm currently not there yet, so I would stick to this because honestly, I don't think this bag is a full rounded bag that much. It's something you could bring to dinner, to brunch. If you're going out, that's it. You can't carry a lot in this bag, but it does hold a lot more than the bags I've previously shown. I'm showing you here, you can fit your AirPods, lip gloss, a couple notepads, it shows passports there, a card holder, not a full wallet, maybe it's very thin. If your wallet's very thin, you could fit that in there, but something very light, really cute to bring around. And I do find that it goes with a lot, the gold itself. And of course, again, I'm going back in with the embossed PU leather, so that is going to be a lot more durable and long lasting, so that I don't have any problems with it and I get my bang for my buck. This does come with a strap as well. The other 2 previously did come with straps, so you do have that option to carry them on your shoulder, by your hip if you would like, to get your hands free. With the gold, again, as I said, you can definitely style this in a lot more ways, and I do have a video coming up where you can see the different styling, and I'll link another video for you to see there how this bag really goes with various outfits depending on the occasion.
If you're enjoying the video so far, please be sure to like and comment below which part of it is your favorite, which find would you buy, and let me know in the comments. Let's chat.
So this is definitely more for vacations or tropical weather, I would say, depending on your look. This is something that you could wear, you know, with vacation outfits to the beach, going sightseeing, excursions, stuff like that. It does hold a good amount of stuff. Again, your phone, maybe your wallet, like a thinner wallet, not much a card holder, thicker than a card holder, lip gloss, you know, your room key, your keys. That's pretty much it. But when you do open the bag, it's secured by some plastic kind of zip ties covered with the rattan texture there, that textile material. So it's not very durable to open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. You will have more lifespan of this bag if you don't carry too much heavy things in it. But the outer shell definitely is very solid, so you won't have an issue with that. Moving on to this is very much a pretty classical clutch, I would say. Something that is more on the elegant, formal side that, you know, you'd wear with evening wear or something where you're going a bit more dressy. One thing I did like about it, when it does open, it does have that elastic band in the fabric lining there, and it gives it the ability to bounce back each time you open it, so it won't have an issue with that as well. For the actual straps, you can see there it comes with straps, and one thing I like about the straps is that it goes back in the bag pretty seamlessly. You can't tell even if it has straps, so if you want to wear it as a clutch or as a crossbody or a shoulder bag, that's completely fine as well. And the clutch opening and closing is very seamless. I love that. Honestly, this bag does carry a little bit more weight than you think. It's a good size, good feel. Overall, a very good buy. I would 100% recommend this for the price, for the look, for the feel, and of course, I did go again with the embossed. This is a brown version to the red bag that you had previously seen. They're around the same-ish pricing. I think they range in about maybe a $2 and some cents difference. Again, this is embossed, but this bag is a little bit more different in the styling of it, but the construction of the bag in general. It does have some differences that the other bag doesn't, but pretty much they're overall the same. This bag is a lot more patent and shiny, so you will have a little bit more durability there for scratching, for peeling off. You won't really have it that fast on this bag. It will last longer for sure, but I'm showing you here, it does puff out and not sit as flat as the red one does. For the top part of the bag, it does have a little bit of a lip there, but overall pretty much the same kind of stuff you can bring in the red, you can bring in this. Onto this bag, it's more of a cylindrical kind of a bag, very much vacation-y or just a little bit different. If you want to do something different, it does have like a fabric band around it, but it does stop at the back. It really is a different style, and of course it does have a strap for shoulder if you want to put it over your shoulder, if you want to do crossbody. Very different. It gives an outfit something else to look at, you know, some interest, and the detailing with the zip and how the actual the zip tabs, how they look, it's different. I'm not sure about the durability of this bag past the fabric because it is a smooth leather, but so far it's held up pretty good. Haven't actually taken it out and worn it outside for a full day or anything yet, but so far so good. It does seem like it will last, so for sure for the type of bag and the price, I do think it will be worth it. Another pro that I found is where you actually see me removing those straps there. I found that you could actually put like your eyeglass, like your sunglasses, hang them from there. Like if you're in a country, you need to like move them, or you know, you need to have your hands a bit more free and your bag's full, or you can't get to your bag as yet, you can clip them on there. They are pretty secure, but your band, the handle of your sunglasses just has to be thin enough to fit actually inside it, so it can't have like a varying band where it goes really thick. It just has to have pretty much a thinner handle going over it. So I'm showing you there, you can just hang it on it, and it's just pretty practical, I would say. Of course, I wouldn't recommend leaving this on there walking around with it. You know, it's easy for somebody to just grab it off. But, you know, if you're in a crunch, you need somewhere to put them, and your shirt or your shoulder, your pockets are full, that can work as well. Onto this bag. This is the white version of the red and the brown that you've previously seen. This is more similar to the red as it is a more matte or satin type of PU leather. Apart from that, again, very similar to like a mini Kelly. Just a really simple bag that you can carry along with your outfits that'll just give it something else. And the white is really nice. For the texture of the bag, very embossed. I love that. Very good for durability. So if I'm choosing to go with a more inexpensive option, I want it to actually last and not be a throwaway item because that's not good for the environment.
Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on the bags from the video in the comments below. And of course, the links will be in the description box. Please be sure to comment, share, and subscribe so that I can keep you looking expensive on a budget. See you next time, lovelies.